What's up, guys? Holy cats, is it hot in here. This thing is like an oven when it's when it's hot out and there's no airflow or anything like that. We are filming a vlog today. Gonna be doing a little pond fishing. I haven't been to this pond probably since I was in high school, which is going on, oh snap, well, like 6 years. So a little more than I cared to admit, but it's gonna be fun. I know there's bass in here. There's never been a lot of like really big bass or like a lot of numbers even, but I know there's the bass species in this pond. I got a couple hours to kill before I meet up with a buddy tonight. And yeah, I'm just gonna go see if I can't freaking catch a fish. I'm gonna pick up a rod that has no reel on it. I'm gonna pick out a reel and gonna rig it up when I get there and just freaking get going. We're just gonna be having this camera, maybe a GoPro in the chest. Only gonna bring one thing full of baits, so if I run out of them, I run out of them. And we're gonna see if we can't figure out what these fish freaking want and if there's even fish in this thing at all. So let's go. So I know this looks like a freaking mess right now because it pretty much is, but I gotta get out of here. It's way too stinking hot. This is the one bin I'm bringing. Gonna bring a swim bait for sure. That's why I got this thing opened up. Just, I don't know, probably 5, 6, 7 of them from the back here. You know, in case maybe getting some fish and they freaking want it. Aha! There's one, there's 2, there is 3. That is enough. Got a reel, doesn't have any line on it, I'm gonna bring line, so that's good to go. For a rod I grabbed up there, I got a couple extra laying around. I just grabbed a 7-foot medium heavy. This is a Muse Black, it's manageable, it's small. Medium heavy should be able to hook into any fish that I'm gonna freaking catch in this little pond. Yet it's not too light where I can't throw, you know, like little swim baits or some finesse baits if I really want to. I'm gonna bring a few square bills, just in case. We'll stamp 1.5, that looks good. I want a shad color. Need some swim bait hooks, throw those in there. Maybe even some belly weighted swim bait hooks. I'll throw a pack in there too. Okay, that should be absolutely plenty. I need to get the freaking heck out of here. It's way too hot. I'm like perspiring. I'm just sitting here. It's like a sauna in here. But I got the rods I need. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Boom. I feel I can see that we are here. Again, I haven't been here probably in 6 years. And it looks really freaking flooded. And so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to walk around as much as I thought I was gonna be able to, and I only brought flip-flops, so it's gonna be interesting. But I know there's fish in here, and unless they've died, we're gonna hopefully, positively, maybe sort of kind of have a chance of catching a fish. Alright, we got that. There's 1 rod. 2 rods. All right, let's go find a spot where we can rig up a rod or 2 that isn't crazy overgrown. Jeez, I remember when this like used to not be like anything. Oh, those are freaking spiky ones. Ow. This is gonna be interesting, guys. Like, I'm not even sure if this is really all that fishable. All right, so I'm gonna go with 12-pound fluoro. You could be using 15, I suppose. It just depends. I mean, honestly, if I was in most lakes, most situations, I'd probably throw 15 just because it's, you know, a little heavier, a little thicker. But I know I fished this lake in high school and probably the biggest fish I ever caught was like 3 pounds. So unless they got a whole lot bigger, 12 pounds can be just fine. And it'll let me throw like some finesse baits a little easier than 15-pound will. I'll spool this up. This just feels awesome. All right, the first thing I'm gonna tie up is a little swim jig. Okay, now that we got, Jesus, this was everywhere here. Now that we got both rods rigged, we're gonna just even see if we can get to the water. Like, so just even see what it looks like. Alright, this is kind of gross, but we'll see if we can't walk in here. I think it's gonna be too, oh, Jesus. And there goes a flip-flop. Oh, there it is. Okay, this is not gonna work. Rod's going up there. I'll fall in and ruin my freaking camera. Okay, so there's definitely an edge right there. Let's see if I can get my flip-flop back up. Oh, come on, get out of there. Oh, I got it. Okay, so today just turned into a whole nother dealio. I gotta take all my electronics, my pocket, my batteries, my phone, put in my backpack, toss the rod down somewhere, I don't know where, and there's no way I'm gonna be able to hold this camera while I go fishing. So put this thing away and we'll see where we can get us. I just seen a fish eat though. Right over there. Okay. switching up our little presentation thing here, or how we're running things, then we're gonna get back to you.
This is absolutely insane. Can you imagine if I was like worried about anacondas or something? We were in Florida, I'd be freaking out. Water's clearer than I thought it was gonna be. I'm being 100% honest. The nice thing is, I think I do remember like there are certain areas in this lake that are like, there's some rock areas and there's some shallower areas. So if I keep moving, I should be able to find maybe an area where they're not matted up or schooled up or something. I don't know. Like I said, this is like a whole new thing. All right, we're gonna keep moving. See what else we can find. I did see a fish surface a little bit ago. I'm trying to kind of look as I go here. See, all this used to be bank, and you used to be able to walk along shore, like in the water, but like only kind of 1.5 foot of water. I don't know what happened to this place, but obviously there's a lot more water in here than there ever was. Now, got a Senko, which let me fish a little slower. What are the odds that a bunch of bluegills take this thing right away? Probably pretty good. Oh, freaking another bluegill, dude. Shouldn't be this difficult to catch fish. I don't think I've ever even seen this size square bill yet. This is the new one from 13. Called the Scamp. This is the 1.5. Got mustad triple grips on it. Looks freaking sexy, but I have no idea how it runs. I've ran the bigger one before. First freaking cast. Are you kidding me? It's just a little guy, but still. That's kind of semi-cool. Look at that. They do exist. This is the kind of one that you get a freaking hook through the hand because of. Same size. Jeez. I feel like I'm almost fishing for panfish at this rate with this thing. Look at this bass. But that's on a lure that I found. Oh, and he's been caught before too. Someone's been fishing out here.
Middle of the day update for you. It's hot and I need water, I'm sorry. We've got like 5 or 6 fish for about 3.5, 4 pounds. A ton of little fish, which I knew they were in here, but I don't know how I can freaking try and catch a bigger one. This pond, as you can see here behind me, is well, it's got a lot of shallow vegetation on the edge, and then the middle I'm sure gets deep. In fact, I think I've ice fished this once, and I think it's like 35, 40 feet deep. So I'm sure those fish are off that break line, but it's hard to fish a break line like that when you're casting from shore, and at that, when that break line's like at the farthest casting distance of your cast over. So I'm going to keep throwing a square bill. Once I go around the pond one more time, around the corner here back to my other spinning rod, I'll throw like a Ned rig and just if I can get way out there and if I can find any hard bottom, or at least where that weed line stops. But other than that, there really isn't a whole lot I can do unless I get on the water. So maybe come back with a kayak or come back at night with top water. That's probably your way to catch bigger fish. Right now, there's just so many of those little ones, and that's all they freaking want. So I'll throw this square bill back on because that caught the most fish and some of the bigger ones that were almost a pound, and just keep going after it. Our goal is to catch a fish over 2 pounds today. If you can do that, I'll be freaking jacked. The fact that there's even fish in here, I'm already happy about, but a fish over 2 pounds would be clutch.
Okay, so I had to go back to the truck to drop a rod off because I want the next little hour or whatever I have left to be just on a spinning rod. Reason for that is so I can get a freaking bomb little Ned rig out there, see if I can't find some hard bottom off the weed line, and hopefully catch some bigger fish. I want to catch a fish over, you know, 1.5, 2 pounds. There's got to be some bigger fish in here somewhere. So, see if I can fling this thing out there and find some hard bottom. There's a fish. That didn't take long. It feels a little better too, unless it's just in a bunch of weeds. Oh, he got off. Or never. Oh no, it is. It's a fish. I was like, I swear that was a fish. That was almost super awkward. That was like battling a fish and I didn't catch one. Okay, well, evidently shallow produces bigger fish than out deep because it's probably the littlest fish the day so far. I can't even get the hook out of him, he's so little. Those are fish hitting on the fall like every time. There's one. Unreal. Where are these bigger fish? There's one. Lord. I didn't know it was possible to catch fish that small. Like, well, that's a Ned rig. That's a 3.5 inch Ned rig. It's insane how much you can feel that far out with braid. Oh, this is a giant. This is a freaking giant. This one might almost be a pound. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a whole nother year class we're getting into. That's on the right path right there. I do say so myself. We're making progress. Okay, we're back at the car. The GoPro's running low on battery, so I figured I'd come back anyway. It was a fun day. Like, what can I say? I mean, it's a work week. I came out here for like 2.5 hours, probably caught 30 fish. You can't argue with that. There's definitely not a lot of big fish in here. I'm sure there's somewhere, but there's a lot of vegetation and stuff, and it's really hard to get your lure out where you need to in the deep water. And I think probably target where those fish are. There's 2 shelves that come out in this lake. I looked at the Google Earth map. So I really do think there's potential for some freaking giants in here, because I bet you no one gets out there, but I think you need a kayak or a canoe or something like that. But it was a lot of fun. It was kind of cool catching all those fish. Like I said, I'm never gonna argue with sending the hook that many times in a couple of hours, but I'm gonna head back now, meet up with a buddy, gonna grab a drink. Yeah, if you guys have any questions below on what I was using, send a comment below. If you want some more videos like this, let me know what you want to see. Peace out, till next time.